What is all this smog stuff about? What does it have to do with driving safely? Right. Lane changes. Safety training is never complete without a good acronym or two. Throughout safety sessions, we've used the words identify, predict, decide, and execute to explain the mental process of seeing, thinking, and evaluating the roadway, which some instructors may call the IPDE process, or IPDE for short. SMOG is just simply another acronym to remind you about the safe way to proceed with a lane change. So let's go through this process. SMOG, starting with S, signal. If you remember our last video on communication, you are required to give 3 seconds of notice prior to changing lanes. You may notice many drivers are attempting to identify a gap to change lanes into before signaling. This is just counterproductive. Let everyone around you know that you wish to change lanes, then look to see how they react and find your gap. Which brings us to M, mirrors. Check your rear view mirror, your side view mirror, preferably the side that you're going to be changing lanes on. And if your mirrors are properly set up, it's easy to predict where these drivers are around you. See a car in your rear view mirror? They're behind you. Car in the side mirror? They're to your side. The only issue with this is our mirrors don't show us everything. And even with a good mirror setup, the vehicle still has blind spots, or parts around your vehicle that cannot be shown by your mirrors alone. So what do? That's where our O comes in, as in over the shoulder. This is where you will need to physically turn your neck and head to look over your shoulder and into the blind spot to see if there are any vehicles hiding there. Once you've found your gap in traffic to change lanes, then it's time to decide to move by enacting G, or go, when it's safe, of course. While going through your mirror and over the shoulder checks, if there are vehicles blocking the lane you wish to move to, don't move. You must execute your maneuver by yielding to the traffic around you properly. You'll need to keep your speed consistent with the flow of traffic, follow the roadway as it may curve, and watch out for intersections and traffic control devices you may be approaching, all while trying to check your sides and behind you. Driving is a lot of multitasking, so get some practice changing lanes on an open multi-lane roadway with little traffic to start. Then gradually work your way into busier areas. It takes practice to determine when it's a good time to change lanes. Try to minimize the hazards at first by only changing lanes on straight stretches of road with little to no intersections approaching. Then, as you progress in your training, you may be able to pay attention to multiple potential hazards at the same time. But a good driver always knows when they need to abandon the lane change to focus on more important problems ahead. Never force a lane change, especially at higher speeds. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Safety Sessions. So to see more videos like this, click on subscribe to stay up to date on all the safe driving related content we will be putting out. And while you're at it, click on that bell icon to get notifications of when we do post a new video. To learn more about DriveSafe driving schools, visit www.drivesafecolorado.com or give us a call at 303-721-8881. We'll see you next time, but until then, always remember to drive safe. Thanks for joining us, everybody. That was our last episode of Safety Sessions, but be on the lookout for more instructive driver education videos that we'll be putting out. Make sure to subscribe, give us a like, and we'll see you next time.